Charles Xavier's evil twin, Cassandra Nova, first appeared in Grant Morrison's New X-Men. She nearly succeeds in killing the X-Men twice. Then Emma Frost tricks her into putting her mind into an alien shapeshifter. This reverts her to a childlike state, and Jean Grey and Professor X begin training her. Then we're introduced to a student at the school named Ernst. She's friends with Martha Johansson, a brain in a jar. Morrison's X-Men ends 150 years in the future, where Cassandra Nova is an ally of the X-Men, and she tells Martha Johansson, "Of course you can still call me Ernst." The implication was Xavier and Jean reconfigured Cassandra Nova's body using the alien shapeshifter she was trapped inside and transformed her into Ernst, a harmless student. In the next 150 years, she reverts to her Cassandra Nova identity, but after her mentorship from the X-Men, she's on their side. Except immediately following Morrison's New X-Men, Chuck Austen wrote 2 issues of the series where Beast and Cyclops believe Cassandra Nova was imprisoned in the X-Mansion basement, and they think she's escaped. Their search is interrupted by the Danger Room attacking them. In Joss Whedon and John Cassiday's Astonishing X-Men, we find out before Cassandra Nova destroyed Genosha, she made a deal with Emma Frost. Cassandra Nova would activate Emma's secondary mutation. In exchange for ensuring Emma Frost survives the destruction of Genosha, Cassandra Nova would put a piece of her own mind in Emma's mind in case anything happened to her. Cassandra manipulates Emma into manipulating Kitty Pryde into reaching into this box in the basement, which apparently has the alien body Cassandra was trapped in. Cassandra wants to put herself in Kitty Pryde, but her plans are thwarted. She tries to put herself into the body of Armor, but seemingly fails. Then she shows up over 10 years later in X-Men Red as an enemy to Jean Grey's team. No reference to the alien body last seen in Astonishing X-Men, no reference to the character of Ernst, not so much as an explanation of where Cassandra had been all this time or how she came back. Can these appearances be reconciled with each other? I think maybe sorta. Let's assume Jean Grey and Professor X were the only 2 who knew Ernst was Cassandra Nova. Imagine Cassandra nearly killed the X-Men twice within a week, and Xavier says she's now a student. Best case scenario, the staff constantly side-eyes her. Is she gonna kill me in my sleep? Worst case scenario, Wolverine kills her for everyone else's safety. Better Jean and Charles, who know she's not a danger to them, keep this to themselves. By the time Beast and Cyclops are looking for Cassandra Nova, Professor X has cut his ties with the X-Men, and Jean Grey is dead. Nobody knows the truth about Ernst and Cassandra Nova. Maybe Xavier told the X-Men she was imprisoned in the basement for their own peace of mind. How does this fit with Kitty freeing this sack of snot in the basement? Maybe Xavier put mental suggestions in the minds of the X-Men so they would really believe Cassandra's body was locked away. Maybe when Kitty frees this thing, Colossus only thinks he sees a sack of snot. It's really just an old pillow. Colossus was presumed dead during the events of New X-Men, and Charles was already gone by the time Kitty found Colossus alive. He shouldn't have seen any mental suggestions Xavier put in the brains of the other X-Men. But earlier in Astonishing X-Men, the team met with Xavier, so while they were calling him out for his reprehensible behavior, he thought, hey, Peter's alive again. I better make sure he doesn't blow this thing I'm trying to keep secret. Cassandra Nova put a piece of her mind in Emma's mind and wanted to get out of what she thought was the alien shapeshifter body, but it wasn't the shapeshifting body. Let's assume Emma kept Cassandra Nova locked up real tight and never let her out. In the aftermath of Dark Reign, Emma kept a piece of the void trapped in her mind. This shows Emma is capable of keeping threats locked up in her mind if need be. What about X-Men Red? What if eventually Cassandra Nova freed herself in Ernst's mind and reverted back to her evil personality? Unless I'm missing an Ernst appearance, the last time she was seen, as of this recording, was in Old Man Logan issue 40, released in May 2018. Cassandra Nova returns in X-Men Red issue 1, released in February 2018. We have to fudge the timeline a little and say the events of the Old Man Logan issue happened before the beginning of X-Men Red, even though we're seeing that issue later. This could fit with Morrison's idea that Ernst eventually resumes her Cassandra Nova identity, but as an ally to the X-Men, as the X-Men Red series concludes with Jean Grey teaching Cassandra empathy and offering a hand of friendship. We haven't seen Cassandra since this issue, but the idea that she's now a good guy is still on the table, at least until the next creative team decides to bring her back as a villain, ignoring the events of this issue. But so far, this all seems to fit if you make a few concessions, at least until we see Ernst again with no mention of Cassandra Nova's return in X-Men Red. Morrison's New X-Men was almost immediately steamrolled as soon as that run concluded, so there was never any interest in sticking with the ideas introduced there. But maybe these contradictory appearances can still work, at least for now. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked this, and if you did, be sure to check out some of the other videos I do around here. See you later.